There's the Bulk Industries update. We're going to have a play of that today on our existing save. I did a bit more to that save. I played through, let it run and unlocked all the achievements, which was just some trophies, but now there's some new game features, so we're going to load it up and see how they go. And yeah. Sponger, welcome. Hello. Oh, there we are. Research options available now. Oh, so that some more quests are available. So the tree got redone. They added some new drill bits to the auto miners. And they've added wall conveyors. And this ore overflow splitter they want to have a look at. That's for the wall conveyor. But the other one is this vertical bulk sorter. And the shaker table, so you get rubies out of coal. So there's a lot of things I want to muck around with. And more of the rolling conveyors. I've already unlocked that one, but advanced. The roller sorter, that's new, and the slope, that's new. And the drill bits. Can't say I really care too much in drill bits. We can activate the Ruby Gem quest. Alright. So there's going to be quite a lot of things change. How's my... I think what we will do is... I'm trying to think. Oh, I must have... confused that. It's a bit choppy in this area, I'm going to say, frame rate wise, because there's a lot going on here. There's quite a lot. But trying to see. So this is the coal. That's the iron. I don't think I'm doing anything with coal here. Here, coal goes in here. And then it goes over there. Oh yeah, that's right. I think I'm going to... it's hard to do some of this. Let me have a look. Coal is coming in from... over here. So it's coming in from this miner. No, that one's alright actually. That's not coal. It's coming from that line there. I'm starting to get a bit stuck in some of my areas. There's that much going on. So we've got coal from coming above. That's right. we go turn that off. Oh, that one's copper. Turn that one off. Right, so now I'll go back down. This one is iron. Right, so I've got coal that comes in there, that goes that way, which is turned off. I've got coal and iron from these ones. Let's just see if coal stops. Have to wait a minute. I'm still getting coal coming in that side, and I had some coal come in then, so where did that come from? I need that one turned off, don't I? So I've got coal coming in here. Where's that coming from? It's coming from over here. Then from up there. Right, that should be all that coal stopped now. So that should be shouldn't be getting any coal going through here. In a minute, once it slows down, once all the everything on the line comes through, we'll find out. It's only coal. Coal would go, still goes through to here. So this is where my I shouldn't see any more coal coming out of here soon. Just gotta wait a bit. Unless there's some I've missed still. That's looking promising now. Alright, so this here I don't know if I've got the room to do it here. But we can do it. We've got the new... Oh, we're going to try that out. The bulk splitter. give that a go. I need to buy a few things. I need to buy the... I wanted to get the shaker table, that was one. And the vertical bulk sorter, that was another one. Right. Don't know how much room we've got though, because once again I didn't pick up the machine that I just bought. Right. We're going to get rid of a few things here. Maybe. Let's have a look. This might be too big for this spot. We're going to get rid of a few things. Oh, hold on, we've still got coal coming in. Really? Shouldn't do. Right, so I'll leave that there for a sec. Just give you this and this. This isn't working too well by the looks of it. We need to do something about that. Alright, we can bring the... And also, I want the new chutes. The new conveyors, these ones. We've got the new wall conveyors. Right, so problem is I'm running out of room. I'm going to drop a few things. What's that? I'm going to drop that one. And that. Right, let's give this a go. So now we've got, where are we? Wall conveyors. Yep, here's the straight one. Oh, that bug's still here. Right. That I don't think, is that enough room? No, it's not. This one is... You know what? I reckon... We've got too much going on. That's my problem. But it's alright. I can make it happen. I can go there. Free up some space. Oops, I made a problem here. That's a big problem. That's better. Alright, so now I was going to, and you know what, I'm going to get rid of all this too, to be honest, and that one, I'm going to get rid of that one as well. Is that running? Yeah, we're going to get rid of that, turn that off for the moment. Right. Much more space now. Okay, so what I might do is here turn actually I'll turn the other way. Is there room to? Because I want to go up. There is. Yep. Bitfighter, g'day. DJ's coming in on a 5 stream streak. Cute Randy, he's a cute dog, isn't he? He's having a rest right now. Okay, I've still got a bit of coal coming in for some reason, but I can deal with that. Alright, so I want to that one there, that there. Now where's our machine going to go? This big sorter. That actually would be pretty cool there. Maybe not there. That might be okay in there. So the way this works is whatever comes in can get sorted into different baskets. So I do need... I'll think about that in a sec. I will need some coal. And then I can get 3 outputs. And one of them, I want to go straight into the new shaker table. And that can do gems. So maybe that needs to go higher up. Alright, so this go there. Yep, and then so I could do that. Now does the shoot end? How does that work now? With this. Doesn't. That's alright. That's fine. I'm just putting this here for a bit of rollback. So this would make rubies out of crushed coal. No, out of normal coal. And then its output, then they need to be polished, which I have a polisher here. This is see if this works. Or I could do it. I don't know if I like that. Something definitely wrong here with whatever this is. The way I'm doing. Oh, they're falling down from above, I think. Yeah, I think that's... I need a tall conveyor up here. Ooh. Yeah, that's what's going on. Definitely need a tall conveyor there. That'll help for the moment. But just deciding here with this polisher, or I can't go over that, can I? I don't know if I've got enough room to want it to do what I want to do here. So I would have...
Thanks very much for your research. Thank you, Danva, for renewing your Tier 1 sub of 17 months. My wife laughed at me when I told her I was going to make a bike out of macaroni. You should have seen her face when I cycled past her.
DVR, my wife laughed at me when I told her I was going to make a bike out of her macaroni. You should have seen her face when I cycled past her. Nice, I like it. Oops, thanks very much for your resub, Dan. 17 months. That's absolutely awesome. I really appreciate your generosity and support. Thank you very much. I hope you're doing well. So the coal should just fall straight into there. Like that. Then it gets shaken, and so in this bucket here, that is for the smaller stuff. And then that one will be the big stuff. Doing fine, on vacation for the rest of the year now. That is awesome. There's no better way to live life, is there? And so I'm going to steal a bit of coal. That's what I want. They're in the wrong baskets. That one there should be the coal. Right, let's get rid of this. That's incorrect. And this one is in this basket. So now, if I test that, should get a bit of small coal drop down there now from the one that's going through. Yep, and then I'll get the big one will come down here in a second.
You just gotta follow.
Thank you, Jacob Pascal 36, for the follow.
Jacob Pascal, happy holidays to you and your family. Thank you very much. I hope the same for you. Why didn't that go? Maybe it did, I just didn't see it. I'm pretty sure that's how it should work. Let's try another one. Too many objects. Hold on, what have I got? What have I got? What? How's that getting on here? Hold on. Huh? Oh, no. I'm putting this into the wrong one. I'm the one with the problem. No wonder it didn't come through. This is the one here. Alright, so now we'll see a little one go down there and a big one drop into there. Yep. And that one and that one. Perfect. And then that gets turned into a little one. Like so. And then this top one is actually anything remaining. So it'll be like any gems. Out of here, we'll need to sort them because they could be rubies. I'm wondering, and crushed coal and rubies, because that's the point of this. I'm just wondering if I've got the space to do everything I want to do. So I would need another sorter. Would I put that there? I'll put that there. Right, so that'll be, and then the crushed stuff can go straight into a furnace because it's already crushed. Right, so it'll come out here. If it's going into a furnace, a blast furnace, I need to first you know what, there might be enough room there. No, there wasn't. It was worth a try. Oh wow, this is going to work better than I thought. Maybe. Right, like that. And hopefully where can this go? This is this problem we face with it getting on this surface. That works to there. So out of there will come those ingots. Just to go like that. That's it coming out of there. On this side here, I've got, I think, this side here. This is the outcoming it'll be the rubies and any other diamonds and emeralds. Right, and now I want to get them to be polished. gets stuck. Help. Here we go. I think I know what's going on with a few things here. Alright, I think maybe that to there. It's a rabbit warren down here, I know. That's the output of all of that. So the only thing left is I want to get this coal, crushed coal here, into here. So can I do that like that? Is that the right way? No. So frustrating when the belts are in the way. When the support legs. I'll fix that in a second. Alright, that should be it. I reckon I could turn the coal on now. Let's just fix this one thing. And this one here. That's going into there. So this one here is going to have, it's going to have some iron ore, isn't it? It's coal, iron, and crushed iron. I might just put a normal one of these here. Yeah, we'll do that. What? I'm missing a half a wall on my... I don't know. I think it's just a graphical glitch right now. Alright, that's going over there. Let's just see, that one should travel all into there and around into there and into there. Right, okay, I think we're good to go. I just need to put some... Alright, so a bit of coal. No. I want iron and crushed iron, so I need a bit of that. And I need... Let's just go get a bit of crushed iron. Here we go. Perfect. No, that wasn't perfect. Alright, I need to get back up there. No, yeah, still got it, good. Let's go this way. That's better. Alright. Alright, so that iron and that, where are we going to take that? I just want to dump it, to be honest. We can dump it in this. Like so. And I think I'll turn here. I don't know why my walls. I'm going to save the game. Reload it. And see if that fixes that visual bug. Doesn't. Oh, okay. It doesn't fix it, but if I replace the ones that it's persistent on, then that's fine. Must be I built one at one point that did something funny and it's stuck, but that's okay. That. But it's good to know I can reload and that'll fix the pieces. Oh, you're kidding me. That's not a... It's not. Ah, that's coming back the wrong way. You idiot. I've placed all of this in the wrong direction. No. Not hard to fix. It's this ramp that did it. Caused me issues. this one goes that way. Perfect. Alright, we're ready to turn it all back on, and it should all work now. Oh, what? I've placed this sorter in the wrong position. Sure, I can fix that. That's how it should be. Ah, the lid's still there. Yep. Trying to get in the box, and I lifted my head. Well, I'm glad I tested that first. Right, that looks good. We can start turning all the others on now. So I had to jump between them. That one's on already. Right, let's go and check this way. One's on. Right, so now we should be getting a bunch of coal coming in this way. Just got to wait for it to make its way through. Yep, it's starting to come through. Is it getting crushed? Maybe I don't want it not being crushed, that's the thing. I know, I'm getting some big blocks coming through, I think. Maybe, no. I think I'm crushing it at some point. Yeah, here's my coal coming in, coal and iron. Ah. Yeah. Right. Well, I don't need to turn. It's a bit frame droppy here, isn't it? Yeah, right, I'm in a frame drop hell right here. Wow, I need to make this change and get out of here. Right, am I getting... Yeah. There's a lot more objects appearing. I think something's screwing up somewhere. Alright. Well, look out. Thanks very much for clicking the Make It Rain Channel Points Redemption Rewards. By clicking the Make It Rain Channel Points Redemption Rewards, you've agreed to donate $69 towards a part-time streamer fund. Simply refer to details in chat on how you can fulfill your part of the commitment. And yeah, that's absolutely awesome. And I was absolutely not distracted at all through that. Oh. Very quickly. Wow, I'm in a lot of dropped FPS right now. Okay, this, that one, and oh no. I'm getting there. I'm just pushing the game in this area. There we go. I'm just going to pick up all this and it'll just be a waste right there, but it is what it is. Could have put it there. Alright, let's get out of this area. So the game's gotten really laggy. I think we're going to somewhere, you know, I reckon, yeah. I'm getting too many objects being created that are going somewhere they shouldn't. So we're going to do a bit of a hunt. And the way to do that is you just turn off all the miners. Because this is... it's now working. Except Bitfighter, the game's still okay for you? It's very laggy right now. It's once I turn the things back on, I'm making too many objects in one area, so we're going to turn off all the miners. Where are we? And we're going to wait for... we're at 2,233 objects. We're going to wait for all the stuff to flush through the system, and then we'll find where the trouble areas are and fix them. So we're already down to 2,000. It's already responding a bit better. But there'll be an area where there's too many objects on the ground. They've been overflowing. See, look, it's getting much better now. Sometimes that's what you got to do. Is because there's a lot going on in my setup it's not optimal. And with the new bits, we can see if we can sort them out. Because some of the optimizations they made could have changed how things did and didn't work. Bitfighter, when I turn off, I still have over 3,000 objects left. I have no clue where they are. My game still runs smooth, even when the miners run. Wow. Now, I see for me, there must be a build-up somewhere. Once I get over about 2,500, well, there it was 2,200. It really slowed down. You can see it's already significantly better. I know there are a couple of trouble areas like this area here. I'm a bit cramped. That's one of my problems here. Yeah, I went around to look for them and you still have no clue where all those are. Interesting. Maybe they've fallen out of the world. That's a really interesting one. Because, yeah, I've gotten down to about 270. I think was where I last got to. You can only find a handful here and there. Yeah, usually it's somewhere where they're all gathered in one place because of something the way it's set up, or something's falling over. Like for instance this, is it that line? This line could be replaced with walled conveyors, I reckon. That would fix a lot of my problems, because I reckon they're just falling off for no reason. Well, not for no reason, but yeah. But I've still got a lot coming through, because they're still waiting for stuff to filter out. I do like that you can turn all the miners off in one go. It's really handy. Yeah, that's really interesting, Bitfighter, what you're having there. There's a lot of copper coming through because I have a lot of... It is indeed very helpful. Yep, that's it. Yeah, look at this, still coming through all this stuff. Because I have this set up where I had all the copper from all of these coming in, and they were being sorted. They were being split and then split again into 4. This is one of my issues. Okay, so I've got too much copper ore. And that's causing some issues. You have that area less complex yet. I might redo it. I tried something and I got too much going on. Well, not too much. It's just that I am not meeting. It's got to do with the splitters. The way that splitter's working. In the yeah, so it's all here. See, what I really like is over here. I can't get to it. Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, here. So with the crushers, you're able to get the conveyor end nested inside of the crusher, and it prevents any spillover. I don't know how to do that with the blast furnace. Like the blast furnace, the bits fall out, and you can't, like, if I get the bottom chute, there's nowhere to make it finally click. Whereas with a let me get out. If I can get out of here. It's only, yeah, here we go. Alright, so if I have a crusher, you can get that conveyor chute bottom locked into it, so there's no spill out. A bit far, the blast furnace is round, so there is no stopping. Yeah, that's my issue. Maybe I just don't have enough furnaces. How many objects we got? 472 objects. There's a few things still floating around. There's another area. It's not this way. Which one is it? It's this way. Yeah, this world's a bit big. The way I've done it needs redoing. And this one I get some issues with plate. Maybe I've resolved it. This looks much better. I used to have all gold plate down there, but it looks like I've resolved that here. Although I was doing ingots here for a while, not plate, so that's really hasn't been an issue. But yeah, that's not a bad thing. Oh, here's a few. Right, here's an issue. Here's some. They've just been falling down and not. I was putting these. Yeah, I might as well just put these again. I've been using these as a to stop the objects from bouncing out. So that might be the top one. Yeah, actually, you know what? I don't reckon I need these ones. I'll give that another go. I mean, the conveyor walls are probably the answer there, to be honest. This is before I got the conveyor walls. And a couple more. Here's another one with the rods. Actually, this is where the conveyor walls will really help. Because those rods, they fall all the time. So that would be that one and that one. He did say there's going to be in the patch notes, a way to upgrade to walled conveyors, so I'm not going to do all of them. I'm going to save that for a future if possible. But I do want to just do these ones that I know are problematic. Now when I say he, I mean the dev. I don't know if it's a he. It could be a they, them, or a she. Who knows? That's it. Yeah, and we'll fix this join on and we'll be right. And we'll go and have a look to see if there's any elsewhere. That's... yeah, that's what we're going to go with right now. can't get... Once I put those things in down there, it's hard to get into here. Alright, we'll just chase this back too, just to see. There's a few here. Well, this is another area for... Well, this is where the... did I buy it? The new sorter. Oh, I think I screwed up before, didn't I? Don't have it on me. This would be where the new sorter would go. Yeah, because look, there's a few more objects. What are we down to now? 421. Pipes is another one. That's the output user. Right, here's an area. I found one. I've got some... This annoying... Ah, that's because I've been putting crap on the line to clean up. I think that's fixed. Firehammer counts items on the belt as well, so keep that in mind. Absolutely, we've turned off all the miners. So yeah, we just those last little things that are flowing through to the factory. And a couple of things like lanterns just floating around. There's a couple of bits of coal here. This was one here. This here was a... oh! That was not ideal. That's what I wanted to do. Like that. Maybe even that one and that one. And possibly... How are you finding the game, Firehammer? See, that's one there. There are objects that get stuck inside the belt. Like that was not on the belt. But when I deleted the belt, it just appeared. Maybe that's something for you, Bitfighter. Maybe there's an object stuck in a belt. If you drop items into the supply bin like unused machines, you get refunded. Not sure, is that 100% though? Yeah. Yes, you can certainly do that. I've just been leaving them there because I've been waiting. I suppose it depends how many... Yeah, actually, good point. Let's just get rid of all these. Because if that's 40, does that count as 40? $409. They don't, nah, all physics objects don't count. Fighter, in that case, I can never find the 3,000 objects back. Possibly if you delete the belts, or maybe when there's a belt upgrade in the future. Have you tried walking around with the conveyor, with the object scanner? The hand object scanner in the experimental? Oh, I can fix this one up too down here. There's a few things, a few problem areas like this that wall belts will just solve problems for. No, not yet. That's a good idea. It might pick it up. So like, that might just solve a few odd problems. Oh, it's a diamond. Just a random diamond. Oh, this could be an indicator of too much. Too much ore heading there, and it fall out. You had walked around with the magnet. Yeah, that's a good one. Yep, that would have picked up. Some things don't pick up though, it's strange. It's annoying when this happens. And then you get those there because of it. Do I have too many that have entered? Okay, I can get rid of that. It's currently in the straight forward. So it might have been making too much plate. It could also be wall conveyors would be a good answer to some of these issues I'm having. That's the plate roller. That's picked up a few more objects. 394. Scaffolding is quite useful in a few areas too. I see you use some yourself. It is. There's a few areas where it's annoying. Alright, what have I done here? I've done these back to back. Because I was bringing half and half up, that's right. I really don't feel like that's worked the way I thought it would. The splitter, yeah. I feel like I need to rebuild this area. I don't see a lot of stuff on the ground around here. There's a few more here. That's what I reckon I need to try. Is the plate entering the polishers seems to screw up. I constantly feel like I have to rebuild that area, yes. It is a bit like that, isn't it? But I think the walled conveyors are going to help. I do feel like I need to go and buy some more. That's what I need to do. No, I'm getting stuck in here, won't I? I'm going to get stuck. No. Alright, well, what else? 387 objects. Well, let's go and turn it all back on. Let's just go and have a look. So if you, I really think I can improve a lot of this. Is just annoying me, a lot of this, to be honest. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. I reckon some walled conveyors might help here. Let's go buy some more. Oh, okay, so it was a rolls. Oh, and it's the all overflow splitter. I'm not splitting though. I'll just buy 100 every so often. I've got that much money. That table shaker has definitely given more reason to tap coal nodes. Yeah, it has, hasn't it? I think I've tapped every node in this game. So that it could be part of the reason why things are pretty hectic in here. The only issue I have is there's no merger walled conveyor. And I don't know if that's something that would work in reality when you think about it. That is do that to there. Yeah, it's tough to figure out the throughput as you sort stuff off. You feel like you can put more on and then it makes a mess without warning, yeah. It's definitely got its quirks, hasn't it? I think this one. No. 364. They're still floating through, so that's fine. That's fine. So that was. Can I put? Well, that doesn't go there, but anyway. Dirtied up my polisher. To make a few little upgrades here. Some of it, like I said, without that, there's no merger. Wall conveyor. So sometimes I don't know if I'm doing. Does it make sense? I think it will. That's correct there. Alright. A couple more bits. 335. Definitely why you feel it's more like a puzzle than an automation game. You're not wrong. A few more floating around in the ground. I reckon I've made a good effort here. I do think one last thing I want to do is this top row. As walled. Is it just straight all the way through? Yeah, it is just straight. Definitely would love an upgrade belt feature that you said is coming. That will make life a lot easier. I don't know, see, I'd like to walk forward and do this, but I suppose I can, yeah, do it that way. It's much easier. This will definitely help with those plates falling down. That will give me a headache. But yeah, this is over the top, I've got to say. My factory. There's better ways it could be done, but that's just the way I did it the first time. First playthrough, spaghetti is real. Alright, let's turn it on. Hold on. No, that's right. I'm not going to make... That's supposed to be like that. Let's check down here quickly. Oh, hello. There's lots of little things like that floating around. Here's another place here. That's definitely... Oh, wrong direction. That's wall conveyor territory for sure. There was another spot. I think everything else there I'm okay with. I did it here earlier, did I? Yeah, I did. Alright. Where this came down here. Then it would make sense that this... so that's why they're there. Which they're not going to be needed now if they're like that. Right. 329. We're just going to see what happens. I like how everything just ramps up. So I only need one more ruby to finish that ruby challenge. The iron... Could I get the iron over to the proper area? What's the best way I could do that? Is that... It's a bit much, isn't it? 965 objects already. He's already a little bit stuttery. I think that's everything ramping up. So, out of the things I wanted to try today was this, which I'm happy to see this. Can you put a opening chute on it? I don't think so. Oh yeah. There you go. So you could hook it up to a hopper. Oh, I didn't do the plates from the other end. The other side. It's not a big deal, but I would like to get those replaced, all those plate ones. So I think maybe if I could improve. Just thinking about something. Can you put like that? And if we had, because there's one of these, this one. And then this one like this, and then could I come back with this? Okay, I could turn that other one. Yeah. I got an idea. This is working as intended, and really intended, like it's not going to drop them down below. We're up to 1837 objects. This way. Oh, we've finished our Ruby quest. $1876 objects. Yeah, we definitely. Polished gems too. Ah. No, so what I was thinking is this here, I want to change this. Yeah, look, there's already... They already started. What was that from earlier? I thought I cleaned up the area, but... okay, I think I just fell. No? Yes, I did fall. Alright, well I wanted to be down here anyway. Yeah, actually, you know what? Turn off. We'll just turn everything off. Oh, it's annoying. They don't belong here. But they will get really crushed. I am a little bit stuck. A really unfortunate area. Alright, well, I need to go to the toilet, so I'm not going anywhere. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, let's see if we can get out of here. I've definitely done it before. I think it's... yeah, I've got to go this way. Alright, so what I want to do is... this is where I was getting to. I need to... let's make some changes here. Like that. Get rid of this and this. I need that. And then I need that. And then I need... that goes there. That goes there. And then I just need a full chute. So now I have one entrance instead of two. Now, ooh, yeah, no, that's fine. I was thinking about putting a hopper there, but I reckon that's overkill. I reckon this here now this is just something I was trying out. This could be the whole setup could be terrible. Oh, I need a this one. So I actually need that, and probably this. And then it's the same with this one. I need the corners. Where did I put those? Here. We'll just go and clean up down below. Right, so they're both going into there. Could be my theory here. My concept is a bit wrong. Maybe the limit is not enough. Alright. We're 294 objects. We're less objects than we had previously, so maybe I had left some there. Well, actually, let's just... no, we'll go back up. But yeah, the thing is, it struggles to keep up with me. The game, as soon as I turn everything on, it really struggles. But we'll just see what happens. Almost sounds like you may have a miner on one of the hidden nodes not belted. I don't know. If that was the case, I'd have less than 200. I'd have way more than 294. Objects. It would be in the 20,000. Like, I feel like. But I also feel like maybe... I feel like these furnaces don't get as much as these furnaces. Also, I think I could be trying to do too many objects in one area. It takes a while for them to get up. So I can see this one getting stuff. No, that one's getting some. This might be working better now. I can see a lot of them working a bit better. 1707. Just keep an eye on it. Yeah, the way I built that is probably not the best, but 1751. I just heard a diamond smash somewhere. I haven't got the right filter on somewhere. $18.22. Feels like I'm keeping up. $18.54. I'm not seeing a collection of rocks down there, so I think I'm getting a better even distribution than what it was previously. There's a few down here from earlier that I haven't picked up. But yeah, it's funny because my computer doesn't struggle either. Like, yeah, the CPU, memory, GPU is not really doing anything. Can I see? One of them's not. There's not one of them that's locked. Yeah, we're at 1925. I must not be able to process mind you, it wasn't this bad until I added the shaker. So maybe I added more objects. But there's definitely I've definitely feel like I've fixed this area here. With that small change, I feel like I've got a more even distribution, and I'm not ending up with I think I've got it properly balanced, so to speak. But it's so it is very much, well, very laggy, as you can see. But does it improve when I leave the area? I don't think so, because when I was in another part of the map earlier, it really didn't matter, did it? $19.85. Maybe I'm just trying to do too much. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Found a problem area. Alright, perfect. We're gonna turn off the miners. We're gonna fix this area. And I'm gonna finish off that plate section. Well, actually, you know what? That would actually... I could make that just rods if I wanted to. That's actually made a difference. That's it. Oh no, because I turned off the miners. Yeah. Don't worry about me. Oh, I can fix that now. And I was going to fix this too, wasn't I? Yeah. I have to wait till they all finish. Can I... can't really change that, can I? Actually, you can do this. I'll be making a better change of that. Maybe it's just I've got so much iron. Oh, hello. How did these get in here? It's obviously me picking stuff up down below and putting it on the belt. I feel like I need a filter here. I do need a splitter to detect those, because this is going to be having a big problem. Oh, hey, wait. Perfect. Yeah, so how do I'm going to need here. Actually. I do want to protect that. I don't know. Some of this is done because of okay, what if I had I do need I'm just wondering, do I need... I just don't like that I have to put... That might be alright. That can go like that. Oh no, got fallen. Now, can I put... Good, that'll help me get out of there. So that... That needs to go to here, onto this belt here. Can I just go like that? Yep. That's going to fix that. All I need to put in here is a coal so let's turn on that one and we'll get a slag ingot. Found it! Found it! Here they are. I found where we were getting a lot of stuff jammed. I want to just put them here so I can get them in a sec. And that's, yeah. And I wanted these two. Perfect. Let's take them over here for a sec. Put them down, grab one of them. Yeah, they're all hiding. This would be good because they'll be able to see. Should even think about it. What's my, this is it here. Right. Okay, back over here we'll fix this. Don't know, I can't fix this join here, but I think we can definitely improve it. Well, you know what? We could. I don't think it's a big deal. No, it is a big deal. And we're going to do it by... That's alright. We're going to... Oh yeah. Is that going to... Yeah, it will... Oh yeah. We can do that. And then... And then this one here... drop into there, that'll drop onto there. This is there, that's the output of that. I think I need to also do that to these. I'm glad I found that, because I knew something was just not right. They hadn't grown much in number though. That was the interesting thing. Right, that to there. I think now I should do all of this just to be sure. Yep, so I should have enough pieces just to finish this bit off. These here, I'm going to let, because I don't see any ore around here, and there's a couple there, they're cold though, so I think I'm going to be okay. Yeah, actually I might. I think this here I'm going to that. Right, like that. No, not that one there. No. Just like that, I think. And then, I think sometimes you gotta do that to get rid of the foot. Alright, let's... That might have been the old bit. Yep, I think so. Alright, we just need to wait. And I just want to check, did this work? Make sure all of this works. It's a bit of a waiting, but I think our object should drop now. It's just a bit of a waiting game while I wait for all of them to go down, get crushed, get turned into ingots, then to come back up. Just want to make sure I don't get any. I want to make sure the ingots come through because I have got the slag ingots in there, and hopefully that prevents them making their way to there. That works. That's good. So I'd be interested in how many objects we get down to Ah, another one of my problems here. That's an older problem, that one though, I think. I don't think. Oh yeah, I can. Oh, I do need more of these. If I want to quickly finish this off, I should go buy some more, and then that'll let me, while I wait for those to progress through. The all overflow splitter. I haven't used that yet. I want to. Just don't know if I've got the right reason to use it yet. What are we up to? 290 objects. And we finished our diamond quest as well. The final one of those quests. The diamonds and the rubies and all that. That wouldn't have taken long. Right, so it's over here. I wanted to make the change. That's this here. We're going to finish this off. Here's a few. Part of the reason why I wanted to do it. Oh, goodbye, Lantern. Alright, that was just one, but that's good. Good to know that this is going to be worth it. A worthwhile activity. I don't think we can do that. So it's pretty much all to here. I'll put this one and that's about it for that. And then see, I kind of prefer to come over the top and just drop straight in than to come from the side. And also heading into there. I'm pretty happy now. Might just do that corner. Right, let's turn it on. How many objects? 280. Well, we're getting better. There must be some still somewhere. Let's see what happens this time. I don't know if it's just how many things I've actually got happening compared to how many objects. Don't know. Good thing is we haven't had we've stopped them appearing here. Yeah, we're not getting any more accumulating here. That's an old one. I'll be guaranteed that's an old one. What are we at? 1,500 objects. Ooh, an old pipe. Don't seem to be accumulating in that hole now. 1699. Put a shaker here. We could do a split with the different coals. We could have a shaker. $17.59. pipe. Did I have two? Yeah, half pipe and half copper sheet. Yeah, that should be okay. Looks to be running better. Well, still very framey and choppy. $18.95. Yeah, I don't know what to put my finger on with this. There must be a build-up of something somewhere that's causing a physics overload. We'll keep going for a look. Turn everything off again, let it settle down. But the thing is though, I reckon the number of objects would just keep increasing, you'd think. Like dramatically, but it's not. That's the only thing that's really putting me off. Where'd you come from? I just found another, just a random diamond. So that could be a... Hold on, what's going on here? That would be causing a big problem. That's supposed to be any diamonds or emeralds. I suppose they are making it through, but let's do this. Now that we've got the walls. Coal is hiding somewhere. 564. So, has everything finally got there yet? Not yet. No, let's wait till it all gets here. There's still some coal here. And some iron. That feels like... we're getting an overload. Here. Yeah. Alright. We're doing too much here. We need one of those new ones here, I reckon. So what have I got? I've got nothing. This used to be something going through to here. It's not anymore. Alright, so it's coal and iron. So coal and iron go this way, and any other gems in that go that way. Let's go and get one of those. One of my new machines here at all? I mean, it doesn't bother me to buy another one. So it's the new vertical bulk sorter. There we go. How are we objects wise? 283 objects. I'm getting down a little bit more, we're still waiting on a few. Okay. So it's all coming in here. Yeah. Let's just get rid of that. That. I need these. I'll just put them there. Let's work out. So that was coal. Was it, or was it coal and iron? So we're setting both here. Alright, I can sort them up here. Let's get rid of this. We're just going to stop that there for a sec. So there's no reason why I can't send coal to there. Like that one. Well, actually. Yeah. And iron The irons, yeah, okay, yep. So this has just got coal, right, yep. I think I've realised something too. There's going to be little bits sticking around certain baskets and filters. That's heading to the iron. That's the iron crusher. Rightio. We're going to do a couple of upgrades while we're at it. This here. I'm thinking about this still. This here, that could be that. Alright. Before we go any further, I think let's get the merger. We're going to change this a bit. I want to do that. So I was thinking of bringing that one there. Well, actually that. Yeah, hold on. That doesn't need to. Yep, right. Make this a bit better. So I reckon that that goes that way. This is coming from that way, so this would be another one of these, like that. And then that like that. Right, and then this. So I reckon I could just put a wall like that there, and now that makes the wall. So it makes the walls that don't exist. It's a bit how you going, but it might just do what I need. That one, I'm just gonna do that for a sec. Maybe that could actually. What's this one? This is nothing at the moment. So coal coming in, or coal coming in. I've got coal and iron. Alright, this is coal and iron, so that would actually be. I didn't finish this off. That one. There we go. So that's the door of that. This is the coming in. Can I can you let's do this. Perfect. And then okay, so my coal is going to go that way. That's my coal. What the hell is this? This is some plate that's just going over into there. I got a feeling We're going to make one more change. Alright, so that. Should be fine. That and that. Yeah. No more silly. So this, oh, hold on, before I get distracted. That'll be fine, I think. I need to put that one there and that one there, I think. Alright, so that is going into here. And it's just going to fall into there. Alright, that's perfect. So that's tidied that up. And then the reason I did that is this is my coal line coming in. Yeah, this opened up the coal line here. I did think about that's the coal. Right. So the point of all of that was, I was getting somewhere. This machine here is its outputs. Ooh. One of them is going to be iron, which would be this one, I'd say. I wonder if I can... It's at the right height. Oh, you're right. That's actually... so this coming in here, no, that's iron going to the iron smelter. You know what? Where is it? Here it is. Ah, and I've got a split there. Ah. Alright. Alright, so that's good. It's this one here. This is the one that goes, that's feeding into the precious stuff that's got to get the diamonds and that. Right. So this is that there. I'm going to put that there as a wall, and then this, and then before I go too crazy, this could be too tall. This is all the iron. No, I don't think it could be. Let's do it correctly. So do you put a top chute on that? I don't think so. Let's get a I don't think I need a chute. I think we're just going to come in with that. So then I reckon we do that. No, we'll come one more across. Yeah, I think I'm gonna come back. One. What's this one? That's the coal. What? Huh? Oh no, that's the diamonds and gems. Hold on. Oh, that's the one I'm not using anymore that I was bringing across, maybe? We're going to ignore that. We'll work it out later if we need to. That's think I'll go one. And then that's it. And then that could let me go one more down, and then still gotta get up. That's alright. There we go. Right, so that's all my coal and iron coming in and going and entering. Now I want on my output, I think on this one here, now is this, yeah, I reckon that's perfect. Right, so that needs to be these two. In that bucket. And then in this bucket is iron. I don't think I got both pieces of coal in that bucket because the elevator shaft started. No, I don't think I did. Luckily, he's one I prepared earlier. Okay, and so this one make sure that's correct. Yep, that, and then this is any diamonds. I'm not sure if I can do this one here. Oops, wrong way. How does that look? They're gonna hit. Yeah, I don't like that. I think we're just gonna do that. Can I put a Yeah, that'll just stop any rollback. Perfect. And then I'll put one more out for this one too. I like it when I do, that looks pretty cool when you wrap it around for no reason. Alright, the last one. This is the iron ore. And it has to go here into that crusher. So it could go that way. Could we actually do it like this? I think so. I mean, this is going to be one of those, I totally planned it. Oh, it's not. Don't want the ore to be falling backwards. I'm going to try this one here. Oh, no, you can't. You have to... Let's try this. Because now it's going to be in the way of... No. Hold on. That was there. And this was... I think this would be alright with this. That one... And a chute bottom. Yeah, that's it. That's what I want. And then this comes this way. Tell you what, this better work. I think we're ready to give it all a go. Let's get rid of that. I don't need that one there. Alright. Don't need that there. How many objects are we at? 249. $248. Alright. Let's give it a go. We'll see what happens. So we did that because down here it was all buffering up. So now we've decided to go with this new one and we'll see what happens. That's getting here properly. Got coal going that way, which is great. And the iron is going that way. We just don't see much of it. It's like I fell to the ground. We're still very choppy. Alright. FPS. Feels like there's a physics object biting somewhere or something. I do like this dual sorter, high speed sorter or bulk sorter. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, and how's it going now? 17, 19 objects. I feel this is running better. I don't think we're overloading the shaker table. It seems to be handling what we're throwing at it. Yeah, what it could do. Could also send this miner over to there. 18, 19 objects. It's not bad. $18.26. I think we might have plateaued. $18.46. We're still growing. The frames are definitely dropping. There's still something going on somewhere. No, 1820. So we're actually, I think we have plateaued. I think that was that one we just fixed was one of the bigger issues we had. And maybe I'm just, my setup I've got is too overcomplicated. $18.40. I do like how this is. Oh, hold on. Someone's made an idiot mistake. I think I can fix this from down below. Man, it's lag central right here. Where are we at? 1865. think I cleaned up all those bits that fell down. It's up from the past. Doesn't want to go on with the wall conveyor, does it? No. I got a feeling that I've just got too many ore objects going on. Oh, what's going on, mate? Can you come up for a padaya? Hey? Right where my head is. There we go. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like... The auto saving is taking a long time too. I feel like at some areas I'm trying to do too much. Fighters. Is it the saving that's doing it? Auto saving is just auto saving, or it's taking a long time. You know, it'd actually be interesting to quit the game and reload it and see if we notice any difference. Bitfighter saying hello, Randy. Hey? Yeah. We might do that. Once all this finishes landing here, we'll save the game or exit or reload and we'll just see what happens. I would be interested to see who's a good boy, eh? Yeah. In some games, the autosave can be brutal at a sudden time. Yeah. But it hasn't stopped autosaving, and normally autosave is pretty quick. So, have I broken something? Or am I pushing it too hard? All right. Thank you. Thanks for all that hair. All right, so there you go. Where the autosave did stop. Bitfighter, you say better to kill the game before you lose too much progress. That's could be a good point. And that autosave took forever. That was some horror. It was. And Firehammer, my guess would be at some entity count limitation, or your PC is complaining about too much multitasking jobs. Yeah. Of something along those lines. Now, we're just going to wait. We're nearly there. We're at 376 objects. There's a couple here that fell through somehow. Oh, they would have been from earlier when I dropped them. That's alright. Did I get that other one? There was one earlier, yeah, I think I got it. And maybe turn off autosave. We've still got a little bit of product coming from not far. 388 objects left. But I think I've seen my entity count limit be a lot more. I can't remember. Don't know. But yeah, it could be a PC limit, processing limit of some sort. Like, it's not showing that, but it could be. 327. Auto, okay, 5 minutes enable. We're just waiting on a few last things to reach here. It's mainly this coal. 321. I might wait to see it autosave again. Just to see if it stutters like it's having a heart attack. Or if it happens very quickly. Hello. That. Lantern. Yeah. I lost that bit of ore somewhere. There it is in the ground. Right, it's about to auto save. We're at 318 objects, 317. Let's see what happens now. Okay, bang. Super quick. Let's do a fresh load from scratch. If it's anything to do with just the PC can't handle it, it's going to happen within a couple of minutes right now. I do like the look of the walled conveyors. They are very cool. You have Moonface where you have a whole row of those new belts. That is awesome. They're pretty cool. We've got a few of them going on. I haven't upgraded everything, but just where I think I need it. They look cool, the walled conveyor belts. The cave is still too small though. Well, that's the challenge. Alright, so 1411. It's already a bit sort of... How you going? You want that middle rock out of the way. There are a couple of rocks that are very annoying, aren't they? That one over there, and that one over there. $16.70. I've got a feeling. Yes, it's a bit laggy. I've got a feeling my problem is related to the autosave. Firehammer, one of the devs' messages said something about working on some explosives to get rid of some of the rock outcroppings in the near future. That'd be cool. Where are we? 1748 objects. It's still responsive. I'm thinking autosave. If it conks out once autosave kicks in, it's still laggy, don't get me wrong. 1823. Alright, there's going to be a save in a minute. You like the bigger drop box? Yeah, it's pretty cool. How many objects do I have right now? I've got 1858. It is much more responsive. Still pretty choppy. Perhaps turn down the... Yeah, that's what we're going to test Firehammer. Well, I think just turning off autosave. Autosave complete. So that was pretty quick. I guess that isn't that much compared to what you could have. I've got every mine, every node, mine tapped. But they're the Mark 1 miners, so yeah, they could be more. Well, that was interesting. The game's much more responsive now. It's not choking straight away. It's still bad. We are still getting more objects. But it wasn't like it was before. You're going to do that, but you're really immortal with the belts. It's pretty hard deciding what to do with some of the belts, that's for sure. Right, I tell you what. I think I'm just about done for today. I'm just going to go and have a look. working. It's crazy. They've got a aha! I still have a problem here. How did these all reappear? What's going on here for these to all reappear? How are they getting down here? There must be too much ore coming in. You love the fact that you can delete ores and stuff? Yeah. I think this is where we're going to need the bulk sorter here as well. This is what's happening. Right. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Well, that's something I'm going to work on later. Yeah, because they output it at a variable rate. Right, that's my next project, is to put one of these new sorters here for, and then I can do the coal and the, yeah, it can all be done. How long did it take you to get to this point? On this save... Oh, look, it's probably 30 hours. I've spent a lot of time. I might have overdone it a little bit. I've had a couple of quiet days at home. Yeah, we're gonna do that. You can put so many hours playing this, you forget what time it is. Exactly. It reminds me of some other games I've played. Yeah, okay. I need to do the proper... This can't handle the throughput I'm putting through it. Hydrogen, no, satisfactory. I've never played Hydrogen. Right, sorry, I played Hydrogen before it was redone, and I didn't replay it when they redid it all and made it better. Maybe that'll be something for the future. I should try Hydrogen now. Well, maybe in the future, but right now, it's MineMogul. Alright, that's what we're going to do next. Not today. This game is one of the best mining games right now, in your opinion. It's certainly popular. Alright. It's got its own charm. Firehammer, you've been considering doing another Hydrogen run as well? Everyone's getting a little bit getting their feet all you say, curious, dipping the toes in the water again. Alright, good thing is, look, this is perfect. I do have a rogue. I never hooked this up. That's another thing. Alright, where's that supposed to go? That one was supposed to go... Oh, because that's got part... Right. That's right. It's an overflow. This one's a just in case. So it's not a big deal. I will fix it. That was nicely covered up. It was a bit fired up. It was. But I think let's do this. I've done this one, I just hadn't done the one underneath because there's two here. There's a few of them. Where are they gonna go? Excuse me. I think I might have been pretty lucky there. These are my jumping pads to get up. That's the reason why I saw them, because I was sitting on that those conveyor belts that I'd use as jumping pads. Excuse me. I think that's all there was to it. But yeah, I do get stuck in here at times. Everything's so close together that you can hardly see. Yep, it's that's part of the problem in this build. Do I have any down here? I don't think so. The other thing is you hope the belts get widened. I don't know. Kind of, you'd have to redo the whole cave system. Man, anything's possible. Oh, the legs. The belt legs. Right, I get you. Sorry. I see. My mistake. There's a couple of little objects here and there, but where is it up to? 284 objects. That cleared out pretty quick. Okay, so obviously there was something with the save, and by redoing the save, everything runs a bit better, but I just threw that in the corner one time because I wanted to get rid of it. Do I have? Yeah, I do have dimension space. Just hide it behind the mine. I know what I'll know. Alright, well, I know what I do next, but you always start a new save because I hate the hecticness of it all. Well, yeah. I like the challenge of changing things around. It's pretty hectic in here, I'll tell you now. You're not wrong. But today we had some pretty good fun trying out the new 0.1.1.0 update that came out, which had some of the new walled conveyors, and we had the bulk splitter and all the new things. We got a few of them set up. We had we also set up the, what was it, the coal, the shaker table to get the rubies, and that was good. We played with a few different things. we found a couple of bottlenecks. We're going to put another big splitter in, but I'm glad we found where it was playing up, and I think we can work on it and make it better. And we'll continue on that in our next episode. Yeah, it's good. I'm really enjoying it. It's a great game. Get it and get addicted. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, night. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.